Hey you guys, Zenith Darksky here with another music reaction. This time we're reacting to Dreamcatcher doing Endless Night. And while I talk to you guys here, I'm gonna make sure I didn't already do because that one sounds familiar. Um, Either way, uh, I've had a blast doing these reactions. And I just want to take a minute to talk about that and say that you guys have made doing YouTube feel so rewarding. To an extreme extent, for sure. Because I just we've hit a lot of things that I never thought that we would hit before. We've hit a lot of milestones and things I never thought we'd hit before, and I haven't done this on. So this should be fun. But so I just want to take a minute to say thank you guys for all the support so far, and yeah, you know, keep coming out, keep supporting, and it keeps me going for sure, more than you know. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the Endless Night video from Dreamcatcher. Hit that sub if you haven't. Oh my god, dude, this is right up my wheelhouse. Immediately just the tone of her voice gave me immediate like flashbacks of the lead singer of Ginger, Tatiana. Very similar tone to her. Beautiful way to enter, and the way the vocals are edited and produced on this song, just from that one line, just give me that. And that's something I talk about all the time with rock and metal music, but it just gives me that early 2000s kind of throwback just feeling, you know, just a weird sensation that feels just good to my ears. Oh man, that was really good. I didn't expect it either, because I was like, okay, we're starting kind of, you know, one of the reasons I like Dreamcatcher is because they integrate rock and metal and stuff into their act. And I was just immediately like, okay, this is kind of what we're getting. Okay, cool. And then it just did that, and I was like, oh, whoa, you know, it blew my mind. It was good. It's great. Fantastic, dude. God, let's hear it again, though. I love that bass guitar. Oh. Man, so I love the way they do the verses with the kind of, it sounds like just like the bass, and I'm sure there's some, it kind of sounds like maybe there's some kind of a guitar, maybe like a power chord, or just a fret being hit or something, over a string being hit over and over. Just with that drum. I love the way it just kind of breaks down there on the verses. And that chorus I didn't expect, because we got very much into that kind of pop rock, almost punk rock, punk pop, or pop punk type sound there, and the rest of the song gives me a lot of like metal vibes and stuff. And something I kind of, and just because I'm a visual person, and sometimes when I'm listening to these things I get these like scenes in my head and everything. Not as good as some people. I have a friend who anyways, we're not gonna talk about that. He's awesome though. But either way, but sometimes I can picture things where I'm like, man, that'd be a cool music video or cool way to use this song. And it almost gave me like boss battle vibes. The rest of this, besides the chorus, I don't want to say the chorus does, but the rest of the song gives me kind of boss battle vibes on like a video game. And it's just great. Good stuff. Let's keep going. I love that guitar. Okay, it was almost a perfect song. It was almost a perfect song. It's so good. Some of you know that sometimes I have a problem with the way that certain people integrate rap verses and stuff into music. Sometimes I don't feel like they belong, or they're at least not pulled off the way they should have been. And there are my two complaints here with that verse. First of all, it just didn't, the way they broke down the music and everything there to go with that verse, it didn't sound like it went with it. And maybe she could have vocally done something, like maybe sounded a little angrier. Excuse me. Maybe sounded a little angry or something, because it's kind of a heavier song. So that would have been interesting to attempt there, but ultimately I think the big thing is the music there. It didn't sound good to me because of the music, more so than the verse itself, or the vocals, the way they broke down. And that's usually what my problem is not necessarily the verse, but the way they break down just doesn't sound like it's doesn't sound like it goes with the rest of the music, and it didn't there. That's my big thing, is it just didn't sound like that fit there right. However, my second problem though is with the verse, not vocals, but the verse. And it's just because, and don't get me wrong, I'm lenient on it, because if it's a group that if it's an artist or a group that doesn't speak English as their first language, then I'm a little lenient, so it's not the end of the world. But sometimes in rap and stuff, you can twist words to make them rhyme with other words that they normally wouldn't. But the scheme there just didn't match up with friends. Game was what was supposed to rhyme with friends. It was race, game, and you can make race, game, and those things sound rhyme. Friends doesn't. However, I'm lenient on it. That's okay with me. It's not the end of the world. It doesn't make the song just a trash song or anything because of that. But I try to give you guys my honest, be transparent about how I feel about songs. And to be fair, I think Dreamcatcher is like 7 for 7, and I love every song of theirs. So this is the first time I think I've ever caught myself with a Dreamcatcher song being like, because I love the song. It's just that one part. It really is just that one part. I just didn't think it fit, and the verse could have just been a little better, Either way, let's keep going. Ooh, I like what they're doing with the bass. Sounded like they're very much in the background. The vocally right there, that was great, and I love that breakdown and everything. Sounded great with the song, and just it was pulled off very well. but it sounded like, and maybe they're doing a little bit of harmonics or something on the bass back there too, but sounded kind of like they were like hammering on, like hammering on and like running off and stuff like that. You know, not really plucking. You know, not plucking the strings, not strumming the strings. It sounded like it was all the fretboard. You know, just hitting the different frets on the fretboard of the guitar, the bass guitar back there, and sounds really crazy in the background. And like I said, I think there might be some harmonics or something in there too. It's kind of very, very quiet. They could have probably upped it just a little, not too much, because too much would be overpowering and that'd be all you want to hear. But that was neat. That was neat what they were doing in the back to let the bass kind of shine like that, even though it was kind of in the background. But let's keep going though. Wow, I love that. I like that song a lot. Even though I have issues, I love that song. That's definitely one that I could probably jam to in the car for sure. I loved it. If you liked the video or liked the song or the reaction, please hit that like button for me. Comment down below if you have any suggestions or any opinions or anything you want to share about the song or the group or anything like that down there, and share around so your friends can throw their thoughts, opinions, and suggestions out there as well. And be sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't already for more content like this. I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you for watching.